Greetings and salutations, all you wonderful individuals. Welcome back to another episode of Insurgence, the Elementals. Episode 6. My body hurts, that's why I sound stupid. But, say hi, players.
Hi, players.
Okay. Somebody, anybody, everybody, scream. I'm just kidding. No, please don't do that. Thank you.
Instructions you don't want me to follow.
There's a lot of energy going on here. Anybody want to let us know what happened last episode?
Sex.
What?
Yes.
Sex.
Mm-hmm.
Sex.
And high fives beforehand.
I hate it
all.
here.
After the conclusion,
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and end the episode right now.
after the conclusion of the fight, Inez got some gifts of power, and then we dipped down the mountain. Tiny Chickle disappeared, came back after having a vision on the shrooms, where Elijah was like, "Hey, bury some shit," and Elijah buried some shit. Then we all went back into town, and everybody was like, "Our heroes." Then we went back into the castle, except for Rome, who went looking for something. We didn't know what yet. We get to the castle, we explain and voice our complaints, Kalman's concerns, all of that jazz. Decide we're going to stay here for the night and commandeer a boat so we can get to the next place as fast as possible. Meanwhile, Rome, still out in the town. What's Rome doing? Nobody knows. We get on the boat, shenanigans. Somebody fucking somebody, and I promise you, it might not be a day of the week, but it's gonna be a month of the year because Tiny Shekel and Inez both hooked up with some of the people from the calendar that Narina had. Meanwhile, Elijah is in his feelings, hiding up in the mast, and Narina is reading books and stuff. And Rome, nobody knows because he wanted to fight, but then he didn't, and then he went downstairs and had some food and wanted to fight again, but then he didn't and was looking for like a trident or a spear of some sort, and then he finally got a trident from Narina, and then he turned it into a spear of some sort. Narina didn't like that, but that's okay. We finally make it to the next place, which is the Earth Kingdom. I forgot its name. Forgive me. And Maverick.
Yeah.
We got there.
Start unloading supplies and stuff to help them. Inez stayed behind to help guide the people on the ship on what they needed to do to help these people. And we made it to a town, outpost-like town, where we met Chloe, who is Shiny Shekel's bestie, and also significantly taller than Shiny Shekel. And we got some understanding that there's a giant tree somewhere out there that is the base for the temple that we're going to need to go explore, all the while trying to help this town. And Rome was looking for a dog the whole time. We found said dog. It had one leg. We didn't keep that dog because Rome's a monster, and that's what you missed, honestly.
Well, Rome took that dog for a few steps and then left that dog.
Then I noticed it was missing
Killed the dog,
legs.
fed the dog, abandoned it. Yeah.
That's right, chat.
Oh my
I got
god.
my
There's
dad
some-
who got injured while the darkness was invading the Coliseum.
Inez
and
got
make him stay in
you.
bed.
Oh, sorry. Inez threw some daggers at Rome during dinner. How offensive. He did not like my food. Wanted to put some salt on it.
My
That's true.
goodness.
Needed salt.
Whitest shit I ever heard.
Stop.
Yeah, and all the spices.
So,
Nah.
when Rome did turn the trident into a spear, Narina gave us a magical nap.
Yeah.
Fuck you, sleep.
Elijah saw that coming and disappeared. He was like, nah. Lightning elsewhere.
Jesus Christ.
It was a good time.
That's all you have to say.
It was a good time.
Jesus.
I believe we are still in the outpost town. We've all leveled up to 7. We haven't rested yet, as far as upon arriving at said town. And what happens next is up to the DM.
Because we had decided it was late at night, we were helping the townspeople through the evening, and then we were going to go talk to the religious leader at the base of the tree in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what you missed last time on Dragon Ball Z. Good job. That was very detailed. I forgot how chaotic last week was. All right.
It was a fun week.
Are you guys all set? Are you ready to dive back in?
Let's go.
Trying to make sure that's loud enough. Okay. Night's befallen the town, and the moonlight seeping through the barren branches and dead foliage makes it almost... Thank you so much for subscribing. We love that. We love that. Thank you very much. We love that, Pookie. Thank you, Pookie.
Oh, that guys.
Oh. Oh, dang. That means that's a roll. Sheesh.
Yup.
Dang. I forgot I have to do my job twice now. He's fine. He's fine.
Take this man nowhere.
Can't take this man nowhere. Can't go nowhere. It gives off this ancient-ish glow to the land where you kind of feel as if though the energy that was once coursing through this vibrant land is struggling to hang on and being subdued and held away by something. That is a 12. Okay. Who was that? Lava, who would you like this roll to go to? Ayo. As the last remaining bits of Elijah, gotcha. Okay. As the last remaining bits of the townsfolk are clamoring back into their disheveled homes, Elijah, what are you currently doing in this moment?
Looking for Chloe.
Looking for Chloe. Okay. Okay. We'll come back to you with that. We'll come back to that. It's silent. Dead silent. Any traces of life, though you know you just watched the villagers go into their respective homes, almost feels as if the life signatures themselves have been completely and totally erased. You are standing in the center of town square, silver moonlight bathing you, eerie cold breeze blowing through the town. What are you guys doing?
What do you do?
Inez is just kind of walking around town.
What time of day is it?
It's about 11:30 at night.
He said everybody's kind of making their ways to their homes and it's just kind of dead. Right, yep.
We should find an inn, guys. Probably the best thing to do right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
there's an
believe.
inn right over here. They're usually pretty friendly. I mean, I could understand that they'd be a little stressed out right now. A little cranky.
Where did you and Chloe stay?
At our independent home with our parents. I am a baby.
Did you like sleep in a tree?
I sleep in a tree.
Yeah, like a tree house.
It's just a house. Like everybody.
No, I get that it is just a house. You know, an average fairy monsters, sometimes you didn't want to be on the ground.
I mean, still got a door.
Okay. Well, fair. Don't think that'll stop the monsters. Enid, you know about the monsters, right?
Yes.
Aren't they?
Uh-huh.
Are we all at one place, like all grouped together?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I do know some monsters.
Whoa, no. The
Not
monsters are
much
never
experience.
nothing
Maverick
like
monster.
Lava. They're big.
Oh no, I haven't heard of
I'll can
them.
tear your house down.
I was attacked by wolves
Uh-huh.
once.
See?
How
As
did
you,
that
Young
happen?
say.
They were really big. That's actually how Chloe and I became friends. That's kind of scary. It's like, I mean, you're a big bad lava monster, right? Like, it's fine. You're probably gonna be fine, right?
I would highly recommend
Yeah.
not wandering off. We really should stay at the inn.
We're gonna wander off,
Fine.
but I like the recommendation.
I figured you might.
Shiny, I'm not a monster per se, but I do have some abilities.
Royalty, monster. I'm not sure of the difference right now, but the end's over here.
One bark and one bite.
As they are heading to the inn, Narina is going to slip off and is looking for a library.
Fucking gore.
got
Have I found
it.
Chloe yet?
You would have found her. She is coming from around the side of one of the buildings after making sure the family she was assisting got in safely, and turns around and sees you. Well, hey there.
Hey, listen, I feel like we got off on the wrong paw. I'd like to, like, introduce myself appropriately, if that's alright.
You thought that was so funny, didn't you?
I tend to be clever. You didn't like it?
Not even a little bit.
Mm.
Well, hi, Chloe.
Elijah, nice to meet you.
I'd say likewise, but I don't know your intentions just yet, so...
Is that your concern? Is that where the animosity comes from? Because you don't know my intentions?
No, you just have this really arrogant air about you, which is kind of interesting because I wouldn't expect innocent little Shiny getting involved with anybody like that. Besides
Shiny
me.
says that I'm a lot like you.
Of course she would. She doesn't know any better.
Well, the way I see it, my arrogance is well earned, but I can be humble too. Tell you what, why don't we talk about it over a drink?
She kind of looks you up and down and... Sure.
Well, lead the way. It's your town.
She's going to start leading you in the direction of the nearest tavern, which is conveniently right around the corner. Jumping over to Narina really quickly, I would need you to roll an investigation, please.
That would be a 16.
As you're kind of scanning the area, separating yourself from the group, you would notice a building that has a doorway, and the way that the wood and the ornamentation of the door itself is kind of like cut into what would look like pages of like an open book. Your excellent deductive skills would make you believe that that is a library, and you head into that direction. As you go into said building, there's a tiny tabaxi, little cat man, kind of pruning himself and cleaning. And as you walk in, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't expect any visitors at this time of night. Who are you exactly?
Oh, my apologies. I know it's late. I do most of my reading at night. My name is Narina. I am just looking for your medical records.
May I ask why?
Oh, well, I'm a bit of a researcher. You see, I'm looking all over the land for a cure of sorts. I'm looking for correlations between certain diseases and Just wanted to see if maybe there was anything here that might match that description. I promise I'll be very quick. You won't even notice I'm here.
Okay, I'm not gonna really fight it. It's not like anybody's really reading any of the books here right now anyway, with the current catastrophe we have going on. He points you kind of into a direction where there's a couple different shelves. Enjoy. Have at it, I guess. Let me know if you have any questions. Please don't have any questions. And kind of goes back to cleaning himself. And
Thank you very much. And she's just gonna go and do some studying.
gotcha. Okay, cutting back to Inez, Shiny, and Rome.
Yeah. Sorry. Shiny like makes her way with her normal little bouncy step into the inn and goes up to the desk and like ding 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 with a little paw.
A elf woman, maybe no older than like 200. No older than 200, that's so casual. Pops up. She comes from the back. Hi, welcome into the... Oh, Shiny, what a pleasure to see you here, though it's a bit late for you to be out, don't you think?
We were helping to distribute some supplies to everybody and make sure everyone was okay, at least for the night, until we can the temple in the morning.
We do greatly appreciate that. Please, if there's anything we can do to assist you and your friends, don't hesitate to let us know.
Yeah, wait, hold on. I swear I can count. There are 5 of us. I don't know where 2 of them went.
Okay, I
but
definitely see
do
3.
you maybe have room for us tonight?
Excuse me, sir, if I may, there are definitely 5 of us. The other 2 just wandered.
They tend to do that a lot, but Elijah comes back eventually by morning, and I'm not sure about Narina, what she does at night, but I'm sure she sleeps. She's alive.
True. She mostly steals my calendars.
Interesting group. Let me go see if I can get something prepared for you. Just one moment. As she walks away, you start to hear the creaking of the floorboards as she's going into the back room. And then dead silence. Almost a magical sense, though hearing her in the background before checking around, you can hear the shuffling of staff initially. All of a sudden, it becomes deafeningly quiet. As if everything kind of froze over. Shiny, in this moment, you're starting to hear a voice that seems somewhat familiar. Like you should know it, you've heard it before, but it still doesn't feel as familiar to you. You have to help us. You have to help us.
We're trying. What do I need to do?
You feel 2 furry hands grip your shoulders. A beast's face appears in front of you, screams at the top of its lungs, followed by, we actually do have a couple rooms that we can get for you. Shiny, are you okay?
Yes. Yes. Thank you so much for helping us.
You're right this way. As she starts to escort you guys, she kind of looks at you up and down a little bit and then leads the way down the hall towards where the rooms would be.
Thank you. Yeah, sorry. It seems to be kind of weird since we left for the games, but it's just, adjusting. That's all.
To think they put such a huge burden on you. Almost as if they thought that you'd be good enough to do it.
It really is very nice of them to have that much faith in me.
Excuse me?
Yes.
You think you would be more capable?
Oh, no. Don't mind what I said. It's fine. You know, it's... you know.
That's what I thought. Continue.
She shows you guys your rooms, and, well, if there's anything that you need, don't hesitate to let us know. We'll be happy to assist.
Thank you so much again, and I hope you have a wonderful. And then she just like goes into her room, like takes her little lets her bed.
As she watches you go into your room. Doing
Thank
this
you
all
for the rooms, sir. And Ines hands him the money for the stay.
Thank you. And then goes down the hallway. We're gonna jump back over to Elijah. I was like, what is his name? Elijah and Cleo. Which, now that I'm looking at it, I have the wrong picture up for Cleo. That's literally Shiny's dad.
I really need you to choose if you're gonna call her Cleo or Chloe.
I know, that's why I just looked at it. I'm like, it's supposed to be Cleo, not Chloe.
What is it?
It's Chloe. It's supposed to be Chloe.
Wait.
That's what,
Is it Chloe or Cleo?
Chloe.
Oh,
You had it as Chloe.
yeah, I think it's Chloe. Yeah, I'm 99%.
It definitely,
No, it's-
definitely says
It's
Cleo.
Cleo. It's Cleo.
Oh, damn,
We've
Cleo.
just been going back and forth all episode.
Damn.
Okay, number solution, Cleo, short for Cleopatra. Problem
Perfect.
solved.
Got it.
So
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Love that. Okay. Just kidding. I did have the right picture. Anyway, as you two are sitting in this tavern, there's a few people of different races. You have a couple elves, some tabaxi, a couple birdmen, a lizard. Just a regular lizard, not an actual person, just an actual lizard, inside the bar. The barkeep is there, and she leads you over to the bar. Well, what do you want to know?
Nothing in particular. You've got your guard so high up, I don't think I could climb those walls, and I move fast as lightning. So, maybe just give you an opportunity to relax, take some stress off. Can't hurt. I know a lot of stuff's going on, but gotta find an upside to all this, right?
2 of your strongest ales, please. Bartender kind of gives a nod and goes off to get those prepared. Listen. A day or 2 ago, I was under the impression that I was going to be the one competing in the games to win glory for our kingdom. And then the absolute worst happened, and we got back home, and our beautiful, illustrious town turned into this barren wasteland. Some of the people are starting to act a little funny, almost as if zombified or something, which is really weird. And, you know, I thought my friend was dead, and she's back and has all these people with her. So yeah, excuse me if I'm a little on edge.
Listen, a couple years ago, bandits from Navarre attacked, and in an attempt to expedite deforestation, they ruined a lot of homes for the lives of you and yours. I helped put a stop to that. I was there. My point is not to talk about myself here. My point is that was a few years ago, and in my recent visits, that forest has grown back. Not everywhere, not all at once, but it got better. Now, what I can tell you about this is magical in nature. You won't have to wait a few years, and I'm gonna fix it.
Innocent until proven guilty.
Then why don't you trust me? I'm innocent.
Inventory is full. Thank you so much for following.
Hey, thanks for
Welcome to
following.
the Trauma Squad. Come on, Rat Pack.
That's the fly.
Rip crew.
Rat Crew, Rat Crew, Rat Crew. It's funny. Listen. It's not so much that I don't trust you. I don't trust you guys keeping my best friend safe. Granted, she's able to do her own thing. You know, she's very self-sufficient and reliant. It's totally fine. She's really good. I'll never tell her that to her face because she'll get a big head about it. But at the same time, you know, she's still so young, and
I mean, so are you. I can't count cat years, but you look good.
flattery will get you everywhere. As she slides over the second cup to you.
I'm gonna look to the bartender and just hold up my finger for 2 more.
Oh, toast to a new, hopefully fruitful friendship.
He nods and gives a toast.
As you pick up this glass is your glass. So much so your glass that it's going to be glowing for the next hour. As bright as a torch. There goes the roll from earlier. She watches this just start glowing. She's like, you already kind of impressed me. I mean, I don't need the whole light show that you got going on there.
Elijah looks and goes, oh, this is a precursor. This is what I'm going to do to you. And he takes a sip and then laughs.
Ayo. Hold on. DM has to take a moment. What the fuck? You're not supposed to fluster me. I'm supposed to be running this. Stop it. Okay. Get it together. Okay. So she kind of looks at you, ears kind of bent down a little bit, and then perks up and challenge accepted. I may be domesticated, but I'm still a wildcat.
He goes, whoa. This can't be a challenge. That's simply unfair. You've got 9 lives. I might take like 4 or 5 of them over the course of the night, but you know, gotta save some of those for round 2, right?
We're gonna cut over to Narina. I'm not doing this. Narina, as you have a ton of different medical journals and scrolls and books spread out across the desk that you've taken up, I need you to roll a what would that be? I'm gonna have you roll a medicine, actually.
All right, let's go. That will be a 14.
14. You're looking at some components that you've read from some of the other books that you have at home, noticing how some of those components combined with things inside of Navrik itself that you haven't really heard of have certain qualities. Some of them help with vitality, some of them help with just revitalization and things like that. Nothing in particular, but just kind of like some regular like household remedies to like get over a flu or the fever.
Okay.
The owner of the library kind of walks by. Ma'am, we do plan on closing relatively soon. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Just one minor thing. For the purpose of research, do you by chance have a record of any and all of the town's guards?
I think you're getting a little too curious, ma'am, for someone who just got here. May I ask why?
Yes, you see, there's a distinct correlation with what has been going on within your town.
I'm gonna stop you right there. As you're starting to explain this, the library goes pitch black. You can hear the sound of your sister's voice. Narina! Narina, where are you? Narina, it's Mom! Please, hurry!
Rennie? Where are you?
Narina, it's Mom! Please, hurry!
I can't see you. Where are you? How?
The bookshelves inside of the library that you're standing in start falling, one by one, into this dark abyss. As you look and see, you're very high up.
Oh, why does this keep happening?
It keeps happening.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much for the 100 bits. That scared me. I'm like, I'm supposed to be setting the mood and I'm getting scared. That's crazy. It's happening because it's supposed to. Imagine thinking that you guys can do anything to help anyone. I know about you in particular, Miss Narina. You think if you go around investigating and picking up all this knowledge that you'll be able to help your mother in her condition? What if it's already too late? Here you are, reaching all these different heights to try and find all this knowledge and help. And you can't even get yourself back down into reality. Look at your position. And as he says that, the ground beneath you starts to crumble.
This is all in my head. You prey on fear. You prey on imagination. This isn't real.
It isn't? He shows a vision of your mother to you, laying in her sick bed. Your sister at her bedside, just crying. Mama, please! Narina's gonna be back to help us. I know she will. Just hold on a little bit longer. Mama, please! This voice shifts to the right side of you. You know, it's just so funny that the one who studies so much can't see reality for what it truly is. You're powerless, helpless in this situation. And no matter what you do, all you're going to end up doing in this situation is fall. The ground beneath you shatters completely and you start falling into the abyss. As you feel the wind whipping past your face as you're falling deeper and deeper, faster and faster, you can hear your mother blood-curdling scream. Ma'am, hey, listen. You never really explained what was going on there. I need you to kind of be a little more detailed on why you need to know so much about the guards. Hey, are you okay? You look like you've seen a ghost or something.
Yes, in a manner of speaking. You know what? Forget about the guards. I have to go. I have to meet up with my friends, and she's gonna take the book and dash out of the library.
Okay, well, that's fine. And he kind of looks. All you hear is a "Hey!" as you're running down the street with this book that you stole. We're gonna cut back to Inez, Shiny, and Rome.
Are we in rooms right now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna go and get ready for my night again. I'm gonna set up some tea again. And then meditate when I'm at it.
Gotcha.
Inez is gonna go over to Shiny's door and knock on it.
Yeah, Tiny's gonna get up and she's been resting on her bed, fluffed up in a ball with no clothes on for a while. She's not gonna remember that she doesn't have clothes on, and she's gonna open the door.
Thank you so much, Stone Bear, for gifting that sub.
Fur everywhere.
Dang. That just means that there's another row.
I believe we still have no.
Oh, dang. Okay. So I'll make a note of that one. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Compliments of Jelly for in the chat. Thanks for reminding us.
Muchos groceries for all that you do. Okay. Both for Rome. Damn. Okay. Oh my damn. Okay, that's fine. That's fantastic. Okay.
My reset. Oh.
I will let you two finish this before I go back to Rome and give him those 2 rolls. Thank you so much, chat. This is going to be great. Shiny, what was the last thing that you said before we got that?
Oh, that I forgot that I wasn't wearing clothes and I opened the door naked.
Oh. That's fine.
Inez. So, like...
Well, I'm so sorry to disturb your peaceful sleeping.
Oh, it's fine. Fine.
Yeah. I just
Sure,
wanted to talk.
Come on in. I'll put some clothes on. We can talk. She
Please.
goes in and finds like her little like cardigan that she was wearing and puts it on.
So earlier I saw that you were a bit freaked out at the desk. Is everything okay?
Kind of like having those, right? Like they're like we just aren't here for a little bit, right? I mean, Elijah said he was having them, and that was like a normal thing, right? Like you had them too.
Yeah, I believe I know what that was. It's not quite as Elijah's visions. I had one with my deity, Magnus. It's your deity calling out for help.
I mean, it's kind of what we're doing though, so not like super freaky about it. It's just a little freaky when you're not ready.
Yeah, totally fair. I just wanted to check in, make sure you're okay.
I mean, I wouldn't like
Okay.
hate having company overnight instead of like being alone. We could do a slumber party.
I wouldn't mind. I mean,
Okay, I'll keep my
personally,
clothes on
never
because,
had
like,
a.
obviously, you're a little freaked out by naked bodies. It's fine.
Yeah.
Which is weird based on the ship, but that's your business.
Well, that was intended. This right here was not so much. So.
Body. And she just goes, it's fine. You're welcome. Like, we could just, there's, 2 blankets on the bed, and we could, both have, a separate blanket if you want.
Yeah, we could totally do that.
Okay.
I've actually never had a sleepover.
You've never
So
had
this
a
is nice.
sleepover?
No.
Okay, so we're not sleeping then. We are going to be up all night, and we will play all the games that I used to play with Cleo when we did sleepovers.
As you're explaining the details of a sleepover to Inez, who's never had one, being the princess, Narina, as you're running back to go towards your friends in the town center where you last saw them, you are all of a sudden engulfed and covered in bright glowing feathers for the next hour. Consequently, at the same time, Rome, as you are practicing this meditation and you're pouring up this tea, waiting for some type of enlightening moment, you are covered with fish mucus.
Yay, fish mucus.
How far away is his room from mine?
He is right next door to you.
Can I smell it?
We need you to roll a
You can tell me what to roll. I do want to know.
I want you to roll a dang, what should I do for that? Do a nature check on that one.
Everybody getting licked by Shiny?
Shiny just does not have any type of boundaries.
13.
As you're explaining the process of giving manicures and how you use berries to make the pigment for the nail painting, you get this whiff of like seafood. Like mackerel and salmon, just very pungent next to you. Well, not pungent, very faint, but you can pick it up. You know the difference between what a regular room smells like and when there's fish introduced into a room.
I immediately stop talking and perk up. Oh my god, you smell that?
No, Is there
Okay,
something
you
wrong?
Stay here. And then she just like ignores her and walks out of the room, sniffing the air to find where it's stronger.
As you start going down the hallway, you smell it coming closer to the room next to you that you would know that you saw Rome walk into. You're outside of the door and you can clearly smell the fish mucus.
Before she gets to the door, I'm gonna go ahead and burst out of the door and be like, ah! With all this on me. And I'm gonna look for the innkeeper and look for the nearest bathroom.
He is chasing
Wait, so you
down.
do have
Here, you have a snack on you.
I'm gonna run past her.
Yes, Inez.
Wait, Rome does have the dog? I'm confused.
No dog. No dog.
No, okay.
We're gonna cut back to Elijah and Chloe for a second. Elijah, I need you to roll a percentage die.
What am I rolling for?
To see how intoxicated you are. You guys have been there for a little over an hour. You've had a couple drinks. You have had 4 each at this point.
56.
It's Roxy in there.
What was it?
56.
56. Cleo's starting to get a little wavy and just floaty. You know how people get when they're drunk and they start swaying a lot? You can tell that these have hit her. She's trying to keep up with you, who for some reason only have the slightest buzz. You can tell that you've had 4 of them, but it's not doing anything really to your demeanor. And Cleo's kind of looking at you. Chloe. It's kind of looking at you. Cleopatra.
No, it's Cleo.
Cleopatra, there you go.
Jesus Christ. Gosh damn it. She kind of looks at you and goes, so why are you trying to be so helpful? And as she touches you, she's after wow, you have an electric personality.
You don't even add a character stat where there are so many responses to this.
Screaming,
That is
crying,
100%
and
my
hollering.
best friend.
Listen.
You nailed it.
Elijah just goes, listen, I like to help. That's all. People need it. And if I've got the ability, why shouldn't I, right?
As she leans into you, or towards you as you say this, She whispers, but not in her voice. Because anytime you try to save people, you're never there to do what you're supposed to. When it matters the most, at least. She pulls back. God, you're cute.
Elijah is ignoring the voice, and looks at Cleo, and he goes, "You know, something's really been scratching at the back of my head."
I can probably scratch it.
Well, you know, I was thinking the same thing, you know. Maybe in the wake of all of this excessive, dark, entity, magical bullshit, we can just let out some stress. And then he leans in and he goes, "And if you think I'm good with my tongue now, I won't get hairballs." You gonna flashback to someone else?
She slides a couple gold coins over to the bartender, gets up, waits for you to come over, and walks out the door.
Elijah follows.
As you're walking out, you see this giant feathered glowing creature running through the town.
Elijah! Noreena's gonna wave at them.
I didn't know that you were friends with a chicken.
He goes, "I've never seen anything in my life before."
Elijah.
Yes, Norina.
The darkness is consuming the townspeople.
Correct. Next
It's
question.
seeping into people's consciousness, our own consciousness. It's getting into everything. We have to move now.
I was currently moving. I was making a lot of moves, actually.
Yeah, whatever it was, it's not important. We gotta go. We gotta get the others. Where are they?
Excuse me, ma'am. I was supposed to be taking him home, and I don't like your tone that you're giving him.
Really, no offense, Cleo. I did not mean any offense. It's just, you see, we're kind of in the middle of saving the world at the moment.
She walks up closer to you, and she starts grabbing individual feathers, plucking them. Consider me offended. And falls over in her drunken state.
We'll at least
You
get her
can
home
keep
first.
those. She's a cat. She's fine.
Oh. If it was a seahorse, you'd care, right? And he goes and picks her up. Listen, fastest puck boy. I'll meet you at the end. That's where everyone is.
Hey. Fast.
Yes, fly, chicken. The sky is falling. Go.
They're just gonna roll her eyes and run towards the inn.
He's gonna turn the lightning and take her to hers.
The initial jolt of electricity as you change from this physical form with a low voltage to pure lightning kind of shocks her a little bit into becoming sober, I guess, and then passing out from all the voltage. She's conscious enough to kind of point in the direction of where her house would have been before she completely blacks out, and you successfully drop her off at home. Norina, as you're getting back into the inn area, you start to smell something very almost home-like to you. Like the smell of the ocean, even though you're on land, is very pungent, and you can hear some commotion at the front desk. The main desk saying, "Listen, I understand. I don't know why or how that happened, but we can get you into one of the baths immediately. Shiny, please stop licking this man. Listen, we're trying to get him."
Fine, this is fine. And he just continues to lick him.
I'm gonna just
Inez kind of walks down.
He noms his finger.
Inez walks down after hearing all this noise. What is going on here? And why is there a glowing chicken?
Hey, listen, all of you,
Yeah, I like chicken too.
Shiny,
Oh,
back away from the fish man.
but he smells so good.
I understand and I sympathize.
Have
We
Elijah
gotta
show
get
up at-
Well, you
moving.
didn't want me.
Yes.
You can eat
Is
all
it
the
gonna show up?
fish.
Weird. What's going on?
Fish mucus.
Is this what you were looking for in town?
I'm gonna just walk to the restroom while they're arguing or talking.
All right, all of you listen up. We do not have time to stay the night here. We need to get to that tree. We need to go now.
Okay.
Okay, but before we go, let me just do this one thing. And Inez kind of goes over, plucks a feather, and tickles underneath her nose to make her sneeze.
Wait, you're gonna try to make me sneeze? I'm gonna roll against this.
That would be a dexterity for sure. I'm gonna have you roll. Hell, what am I gonna have you roll? Roll athletics to like dodge out of that.
Oh, great. I have +0
You
on
want me
that.
to roll too?
Yes, you can roll athletics as well, I guess, to see if you're nimble enough to maneuver your feather into her feather
6.
face area.
I got a 7.
I'll roll a 6.
Ha!
Damn it. No.
As
Touch
you
my glowing feathers.
as you try to reach to tickle her with this, it's clearly a miss. She successfully kind of dodges, but in the process kind of forces herself to sneeze by ruffling around too much with her own feathers. And now she's glowing, covered in feathers still, but sneezing up a storm. Sucks to suck.
Great.
Well, that didn't work.
Okay,
Alright,
we
listen.
Ew,
have
I'm
to
so confused.
get you.
She's got a feather up her nose.
Yeah, to make her sneeze and make the feathers fly away. Didn't
It
work.
doesn't seem to be working. But
Not really. Okay,
Okay.
sure. Maybe
All right, look.
people are.
if we're gonna go, we need a more effective plan than last time. We need to anticipate traps. Rome needs to stay with. Where's Rome?
I really
Yeah.
haven't seen.
I mean, I can't smell them anymore, which is disappointing. So I'm guessing he took a bath. That's all I got. That's all I got.
Yeah, I'm in there getting undressed and throwing my armor in the bath as well.
Elijah's going to sneak in. Can I roll for stuff?
Roll for stealth.
Nat 20.
No.
The perfect time for another gifted sub too. Thank you so much, Snow Bear. Wow. Okay, let's get this roll out of the way.
The timing.
And who would you like this? Hold on, let me make sure it's a. Da-da-da-da. Who do you want this to go to? This works one of two ways. Ayo. Elijah, almost as if by moving at the speed of light or lightning at this point, you have appeared in the the bathing area, perfectly in the shadows, moving so quickly that you don't cause any sort of like light signature that would give away the fact that you did it, but you were definitely in there with Rome.
Perfect. I'm gonna steal all of our gold
Stone Bear
back.
Gaming has informed me that Rome is his choice again. His Twitch chat died.
Okay. Damn. Okay, so okay, Elijah, I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw. Rome, as you're cleaning yourself off in your armor in this situation, a three-headed Tarask appears nearby you. You're gonna take 2d10 points of psychic damage.
Hang on a second,
Okay.
real quick.
Yes.
Question:
Answer.
how do you spell that creature's name?
TARRASQUE.
I need you to mute the stream.
Okay, you said 2d10?
Yes. Oh, shit.
So 20 damage, or?
No, so you would roll a d10 twice and then just whatever.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I was like, unless you roll 2 10s.
Alright. Ooh, 14 damage.
14, okay. And then, Elijah, what did you roll on that Constitution saving throw?
Oh, I forgot to check because I was still in shock.
I'm sorry. Sorry. I'll explain right now after we get his roll.
I was like, let me roll right now. 11.
Okay, so you're going to be taking 1d10. So, as Elijah pops up into the bathing area, Rome is inside, washing all of his stuff. Dang, there's another roll. Jesus Christ, you guys are on a roll. Sorry, that was a bad joke. This illusion of this Tarask appears inside of this bathhouse, and just the sheer imagery of it causes fear in Rome. Elijah, you kind of steel yourself knowing that it's just an illusion, but the initial shock of it does still scare you a little bit, so you'll be taking 1d10 of psychic damage. Rome said you were taking 14 points of psychic damage, and you are stricken with fear until the end of your first turn of combat.
Do you want me to roll that 1d10 or are you rolling it?
You roll that, please. 4. Okay, so you take 4 points of psychic damage. As soon as you guys see it and the initial shock washes over you both, it disappears. Elijah, with the nat 20 that you rolled, you're still hidden. So
Stealing all of our gold back.
go ahead and roll that sleight of hand, because it is gold and gold does make noise.
Can I roll against
I'm not-
that?
You don't know
I'm not
he's
gonna
in
roll it
there.
because you don't know I'm here and you're stricken with fear. So whether you see me or not, I don't care. I'm taking all of our gold back.
You make a good point. Okay, you have successfully grabbed all of the gold.
Right. That's it. I'm gonna leave.
Just gonna walk out.
Did he see me at all?
No, you were.
Yes.
You did that so incognito.
Look at these bullshit rolls. What's going on?
You say bullshit rolls, we say real dice are superior.
Oh, who is this next roll going to? I'm so sorry, I rolled it and I forgot to ask who this was going to. I'm sorry, stop yelling at me.
He does a lot of yelling. It's a thing. Plus it's hard. Good thing he's pretty.
Dang, you're pretty. Damn, love that.
He is. He's very pretty.
Love that, honestly. Whoa, where's this voice coming from? Stop it. Stop. Who does the roll belong to?
Your mom.
Damn. As we're waiting for that,
I don't.
Elijah, you successfully make it back into the lobby area. Inez. Damn. Inez, as Elijah's walking back into this area, sounding a little bit heavier than usual, almost like he has something weighing him down a little bit more than he did before when you saw him, your skin gets incredibly hard. Like obsidian hard. And for your first
My
turn...
skin?
Yes, your skin becomes rock hard because you're from the Fire Kingdom specifically. It's going to work a little bit better for you. And your first combat turn, you take or you have advantage against any non-magical damage. So you're just dealing with real buff skin right now. It's resistance, not
Are you kidding
advantage.
me? All of this moisturizer for nothing.
Well, I'm just gonna look and go, you know what? Maybe Narina's onto something. Yeah, we got craggy skin over here. Fish fingers and custards taking a shower. I don't even know what you are. Other cower, chicken.
I don't know.
I'll think of something. Give me a minute.
What I can guess is that the chaos energy that this deity is composed of, the fear energy that he, I don't know, ejects or manifests or whatever it is that he does, it is seeping into everything that is alive, everything that is living. We have to put a stop to it. We've got to save these people before it's too late.
You all hear a blood-curdling scream somewhere in the town.
Can we tell what direction it's coming from?
Yes. It's...
Am I done with the shower yet?
Yes. I mean, are you done with the shower? You're the one in there playing naked.
How long? How long have we been there?
Maybe about 10 minutes.
All right, I'm done.
Cool. It's coming from behind the inn. Shiny would recognize that in the direction of where her home and Cleo's homes are.
Shiny's eyes get wide and her fur puffs up. And goes, oh no. And then immediately just like bolts.
That doesn't sound good. I'm gonna go follow her.
Narina's
bolt
gonna
out.
follow close behind.
Likewise.
Is there a back door? You said it happened in the back of the inn, no?
Yeah.
I'm gonna head toward the back door.
As they all run out the front, Rome, you run towards the back of the building. You guys kind of all meet in the middle, basically, and you see a giant hole in the front door of Cleo's home.
Yeah, no. After taking like 2.5 seconds, she runs straight into the house. Does not even pause for a second.
Elijah's gonna try to stop her.
You want to roll against
I'm
it?
actually
We
gonna
can do
roll
that.
Yeah, we can roll against it. I'm
Best
faster than it,
friend.
so.
Okay, so that's gonna be a acrobatics for Shiny. That would be a... What would that be? An athletics for Elijah?
I like it would also be acrobatics.
Acrobatics fits a little bit better.
I gotta like jump in front of him or something.
Roll your acrobats and see who's the stronger.
The dirty 20.
You muted.
You muted yourself.
Mike didn't pick it up, and I'm going to be so angry.
I have a dirty 20.
Damn.
They just run into each other.
Do we re-roll?
Oh my god.
You're gonna re-roll, but we're gonna play this out first. Shiny bolts full speed towards the door, caution to the wind. Elijah, quick as lightning, appears right in front of her, right before she would pass the threshold of the door. And kind of just stands there, blocking your path. You can roll again to see if you want to get past him this time, and you can also roll again to see if you're gonna actually keep her from going in.
Before
Can I roll
you
against Elijah?
Yeah, I'm going to roll
Can
again.
can I help her get in this house?
Hell, if you want to. Yeah, that would be...
Can I roll against Shiny.
Sure.
I'm just gonna look to everyone, and I'm gonna summon one of my balls of lightning. It's 0d10 and it's not gonna do anything, but they don't know that. I'm gonna summon one of the balls of lightning, and I'm just gonna be like, enough. We
Shiny will
cannot
dodge
act
between
this
his
way.
legs and run into the house.
I just rolled a nat 20. I think not.
As you attempt to sprint in between his legs, Inez perfectly grabs you by your tail and kind of just yanks you back.
I rolled a 13, but I'm gonna let that play out and actually go inside the house.
I'm still blocking the door.
I
No,
I,
you have to
I
let me
moved-
in. We have to see what's happened.
We're being baited. Think about what we were just told. We have to play this smart. I'm not saying not to go in. I'm just saying play it smart. Please, you all need to live in order for this shit to end permanently. Play it smart.
Shiny. Elijah's right. This deity preys on your fears. It could be an entire illusion. I know we have all seen it. We need to be cautious. We need to be safe. We will find Cleo. Okay?
The voice speaks to Elijah specifically. You never let me have any fun. What a shame.
Well, Elijah responds and goes, "Well, you never want to talk to me, so I don't know. Maybe if you put out more." And then,
Well, let's have a quick chat now. Hi, how are you? How's it going?
sorry, I'm busy. All right, who can cast a magical light source?
I believe I can. One sec.
Technically speaking, one of you is still a glowing chicken.
Elijah just slowly, like, hands towards the glowing chicken. You should go first.
Me. This is
can,
I'm right with you
Okay.
because I know this house.
I can channel divinity on my weapon and use it as a torch for about 20 feet. of light.
Inez. Sorry. Inez kind of like puts a flame on her hand so we can all see better, and takes out her dagger.
This will work. Groups of 2. Stay together.
Got it.
I'll keep an eye on the outside. If anything pops off, I'm here as quick as I need to be.
Okay.
I'll go in first.
Elijah's gonna move away from the door entrance.
And Shiny is gonna lead the way with Narina.
As you
She
guys
got the
start,
I'm gonna go in. Inez is gonna follow the lead with Rome.
Oh no. Who's going in?
you and
Oh,
Inez are going in first, and then Shiny and I are going in behind you.
No,
Gotcha.
we were going in.
Other way around. Other way around.
Okay.
But
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
those groupings.
So Shiny and I are going in first. You two are behind us. Got it.
Because I know the house and I can see in the dark, and you're a glowing chicken.
Elijah
so
goes,
you
I
guys
don't
are
wear
going
gloves.
up.
And we're just walking into the house.
as you enter into the house, it's in complete and total disarray. There's all types of furniture, chairs, the table tossed around, the bookcase torn apart, various mugs and bowls that she had inside, all strewn out throughout like the living area. The couch that she had in there torn to shreds, giant claws that look a little more beast-like than your regular like panther or like wolf. It looks a lot bigger and scarier.
In like a quiet, shaky voice, just falls into the darkness. Leo. Leo. Can we see any other creatures that we can hear?
Roll a Constitution check, please.
We hear this too? This low grumbling?
Have you guys walked inside yet?
No, but do we hear it from the outside?
Nah, you wouldn't be able to hear it.
I have walked in.
16.
I'm gonna follow in after Anise then.
As you are kind of like squinting your eyes to get a better view of what's going on, you see these two glowing golden eyes looking back at you. The growl getting a little louder. Yes, Inez?
Can me and Rome see this?
You can see the eyes now, yeah.
I'm gonna channel divinity on my spear, and then kind of throw it at the wall next to the eyes so we can get a better look.
So, for the record, I do have dark vision, and I can see just as good in the dark as everyone can see in the light.
Mm-hmm. This creature that you see, it's pitch black. Spare for the glowing yellow eyes. Rome, as you throw this spear into the wall next to it, it fades away. In its place, Cleo, you would see Cleo, wow. Shiny. You would see Cleo's jacket just laid out there. There's signs of blood on it. And there's a giant hole in the back of the house, leading towards the tree.
The tree being the temple.
Mm-hmm.
Has Elijah found this giant hole as he's kind of like circling the perimeter?
Yes. Elijah, as you're circling the perimeter, as you're just turning the corner where you would start to see where that hole is, you see this shadowy black figure dart in the direction towards the tree.
Hey, Merriman. Problem. Found it.
You were looking for Cleo earlier, right? Did you find her?
Yeah, I brought her home. Why?
And I pick up the jacket and I bring it outside with me. Was she wearing this?
He didn't say anything, but he kind of like scowls at it. Now, we need to go.
Yeah. And,
Right.
Sorry.
Then let's head towards that direction you said?
As you point that direction, all your feathers fall.
Oh, good.
That was weird.
That's better.
Look like my spear.
Yeah. So, without hesitation at this point, Shiny just heads towards the temple.
Yep.
At
Follows
full
behind.
walking speed.
Ian switches to her sword and runs behind Shiny.
We're going to go ahead and take this moment to have a little breaky break. So, all of you guys make sure you get your waters and everything ready for the second half of the episode. We have a very special promo for an upcoming stream that we have starting very soon with one of our newest DMs. That's the fun thing about Roll for Trauma. We're getting all these new guest DMs and everything. It's super fun here. So we're going to give you this promo, and then after that, we're going to pass over our therapy with Elijah.
Welcome, employee number, to Collective Co. And congratulations on your new position. My name is Janet, and I am the Vice President of Operations of Collective Co. Allow me to tell you a little bit of background of our great company. Collective Co. was founded by our divine CEO, Frank Levitt, in 2023. Frank developed the technology for all our divine products in the basement of his mother's home with nothing but a laptop and a dream to make the world a better place. You are probably very familiar with our world-renowned technology, that is used in everyone's day-to-day operations. You have been assigned to our most prestigious facility, headquarters. You will be working our base of operations. Whether you will be working in customer service, research and development, or even groundskeeping, we are pleased to have you join us.
Please review the following documents about your
Specific position, and welcome again to the Collective Co family, where we strive to make the world
one.
Can you hear me? It's time for therapy. It's time for therapy.
The ring roll for trauma wasn't a blaring fucking sign.
Eddie, no! Eddie, stop!
That would be a critical failure.
What's going on, kiddos?
Hey, yo! Funny you mentioned
Yeah, it actually is a technical term. You rolled a stab of it.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Fuck me.
I completely forgot that I have therapy today until you said that. Thank you for reminding me.
Oh, there we go. What's going on, people? Hello and welcome to another episode of Shit with Elijah. I still haven't named it yet. I gotta figure it out. I don't know, like the E is hard. It's hard to figure out, you know, what exactly I want to call it. I'm not muted. What are you talking about? Everything with Elijah. Yeah, that could work. Elijah does everything. Like there we go. Mm-hmm. That's a deep cut right there. What'd you say, Henny?
Elijah. You could do meat with E.
Oh, true. Could you meat with E? No, they're just gonna twist that and make it nasty.
True.
Meat to meat, water. Never mind. I don't need to see that shit. I saw it right now. Oh man.
I forgot that most of our fans are heathens.
Yes.
My bad.
Yes, they are. So check it out, folks. Today we're going to talk about memories. Memories suck. Memories are great, but they suck. Elaborate with E. I like that. Welcome back to another episode of Elaborate with E. I don't know. I'll think about it. Elaborations with Elijah. Memories. Memories suck. Memories are tough. Memories are tough not because we have them, but because of the way we remember them. For example, I imagine each and every one of you has probably at some point in your life stepped on a Lego or another sharp object. And right now you're probably wincing thinking about what that felt like. That's your memory right there, reminding you of what that felt like. But take it from someone with 2 kids. It's not as bad as we remember. It still sucks, but it's not as bad as we remember it. And this is an interesting factor. Our mind, our perception, and our memories change over time. One of the greatest things about our current day and age is we don't have to rely on memories when like criminals do criminal shit, you know, because people will literally change their story to such an extent that like CSI and FBI can get you to tell stories and remember things that didn't happen to you. Now, the reason why that's especially important in life in general is to separate the fact from the fiction. When we learn how to maintain the reality to the best of our ability of the things that we've gone through in the past, it makes it a lot easier for us to face that reality, because the reality is what occurred, but the false perception that our mind creates, that's the thing that eats at us. And I believe that's the thing that might be eating at Narina this time around, because there's stuff going on, and we're going to discover, you know, their past and dig into it a little bit deeper in the near future. I think it'll be really crucial for Narita to remember that they have a bigger purpose, and that they've set out on this journey because of that big purpose, and the memories that they have of the things that have driven them to act and operate the way that they are may be falsified with time. In this campaign, it could be through the force of a dark and evil entity, but in reality, it can be our own mind playing tricks on us. So play it safe, folks. Try your best to keep your memory expunged of the falsities that we like to create. But yeah, some of the players are hating. Lava monster. Damn, bro, every time. It's therapy. It's therapy, okay? The DM's having a blast. I'll tell you what, he's just laughing back there.
Because look, I thought I was deep during my therapy. So
Well, I gotta find something based off of what's going on, right? That's how the therapy works.
oh yeah.
Okay, so I think I'm doing all right.
Oh no, you're doing too good. That's the problem. Now you tried to come to terms with some shit that I wasn't dealing with.
He said, "I thought about your own." Like, oh, hold on. Hey, if you ever need to cry, just listen to Drake. There you go. There's some therapy for you.
Tell them
It's not my
don't
usual
drink and
go-to
drive.
method.
Yeah, don't Drake and drive. You might get hurt.
You might get your feelings hurt at your gas station.
Sitting there, cups of that rose. Bitches in my old phone. I should call one and go home. Damn, that hurts. You have the exact same fly sweater? Listen, this thing right here, okay? If you don't know, you about to know. This right here, this shit right here, okay? Shit right here, boy. Okay, you see the little purplish glow right there? Okay, that means it's on. Now, it doesn't hurt. You can touch it till the cows come home. But
You're a psycho.
what do you mean I'm a psycho? They're built this way.
I know, but you just touched it like it was nothing.
Well, yeah, because it's literally nothing. You can touch it. You're paranoid?
Yeah.
I'm going to make them touch it. You can touch it till the cows come home, and it's fine, because insects and flies will try to, like, fly into it, and then they'll get, like, buzz. All they need is, like, one little tendril to touch it, and then that's it. So you can leave it in an on setting like this, and then just have it, like, sitting on your desk. And then every so often something flies towards the light, and it makes it to the light, you know. It will see Jesus. It also has the semi-on, which means whenever I press it, it does the thing. But, like, what's the point? Just leave the bitch on. And then it has, like, the all the way off. And then it also just sits there and charges in the dock. So, literally, I just leave it on like that. And, like, once every 2 or 3 days, something will zip, that's it. I'm like, oh, shit, I forgot that was on. It just does the damn thing. We have one, a stronger one by the front door, which I don't think we really need anymore. But earlier this summer, we had a really bad mosquito problem. They took care of it. They cut down all the trees that were infested. They didn't cut down the trees. They trimmed back all of the leaves and branches and stuff to help get rid of them. And it really cleared up the infestation between that and some plumbing issues, which it gave us an excessive amount of water in our complex. The mosquitoes got bad out here, but that was taken care of. But this thing right here, this shit is dope. Leave the bitch on. That's right. Yeah, same Jasper. Be frying the motherfuckers. Now it looks like everyone's back. I want to check out the players. Are y'all good? We're good to end therapy. Y'all good?
Feel called out, but sure.
There's a reason I don't let you call when I go to office.
Understandable. I'm very understandable.
I have therapy today anyway, so we're good.
Well, folks, this has been another Epiphany with Elijah. Yo, I kind of like that. This has been another Epiphany with Elijah. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water. Stay hydrated out there, folks. Enjoy the campaign. If somebody's whispering dark and sexy things in your ears, that's okay. You'll be all right.
Probably Elijah.
All right. That just about does it. Pass it back to you, fam.
After you touch it. No, why are you holding the button?
Doesn't matter if I hold the button or not, it's on. See? Good. Now stick your finger in between.
No, fuck that.
Here you go.
I'm not dumb.
Give me 1 second. I gotta fill that water.
I'm like, I'm stupid. I'm not dumb.
Well, come on, Deontay. Where's your excitement? Don't you want to experience a little bit of Elijah?
That is.
You are always unhidden.
That is like my brother. Stop.
Come on. Where's that bravery? Huh?
DM's taking off his clothes.
Where's the bravery
at?
at?
What role you're
Gone.
playing? If you're getting naked, we're having a good time.
Mm-hmm. Where's the tie?
In the car.
Sorry, I don't want to fuck without the tie, though. You have to have the tie on.
I'll go grab nothing but the tie. How about that?
Nothing but
That-
the tie.
You know what? I'll wear 2 ties. Like,
Are they the zip-up ones?
no.
On ties.
Okay.
Yes. What are you gonna clip it to? Don't worry about it.
Oh my god.
Listen, that is still our top TikTok.
Which is so funny because I watch that like once a day. I don't know why, but it's just so funny to me.
Oh, same. I have it downloaded. Whenever I'm having a bad day, I just watch it.
That's funny.
Freaking crazy.
We're just waiting for young Elijah to
That one
get
and
himself
you
together.
twerking
Oh my god.
are our top rated.
Because you're all
TikToks.
degenerates. Ladies and gentlemen, I understand what you're here for, but stop it. I am a person. I have feelings. I feel like being watched. That's what it is. Screaming.
Good. Keep doing it.
Just keep doing it. It's fine.
I feel like screaming.
I meant to tell you
And
before you walked
crying.
in the restaurant, but you were gone when I turned. I was like, okay.
Grab my phone charger. You're just gonna die.
Ah.
And with this, we could get so much more.
Let me just get that.
Just say it.
Yeah, but if you keep crying, so.
True, I could just like pull up an image for y'all to put into the stream of me crying.
Hey, yo, we're gonna have a crying stream? Bet.
Yeah, we'll just eat more spicy noodles.
episodes? Isn't that just most episodes of
Isn't that
Nevaeh?
just every episode? Exactly.
I mean,
Back, baby.
we already had one episode where I cried.
Screaming.
Didn't
Everybody,
pick up on my camera.
everybody all set?
Yep.
Okay. Oh,
No? Oh god. Oh.
I don't like that you did that. Was it intentional?
No, all my sound cut out.
No worries. Okay. Live scene. We're back.
Boom, baby.
The tree is being... Thank you. Sorry. Sorry. The tree is being bathed in silver moonlight, being broken up in between the branches that are hanging from this massive tree. The bark, once a beautiful white birch, looks gray and lifeless holes inside of the tree itself where rotting is evident. The flora around the tree leading towards it, all dead, withered, thorny and dry. The pathway itself devoid of any type of moisture, like the bottom of a evaporated lake bed. The shadowy figure that you all saw leave from the house is heading full speed towards the tree and then disappears directly inside of it.
Do we see that priest that we were going to talk to anywhere near the base of the tree?
Yes.
Okay.
So,
Shiny approaches him.
oh, well, if it isn't young Shiny.
Obviously, something's wrong.
One second. Above table, thank you so much for the 8 rows raid. Hi guys, welcome.
go.
Greetings and salutations. Welcome to Roll for Trauma. That genuinely scared me. I'm so sorry. I'll let you know right now, as a DM, regardless of me being in charge of all the chaos, it's still gonna scare me regardless. Thank you so much for raiding, guys. We are just cutting back into the illustrious campaign, Insurgence the Elementals. It's about to get real crazy, wild, fantastic, so stick around. Okay, so as the priest man there, he's like, "Oh, it's wonderful to see you.
Yeah. I'm so sorry that you were more cordial with my visit. Obviously, some things have gone really bad.
Yeah.
Thank you. And we want to make it better, not bad. Not bad. And to do that, we need to get into the deepest part of the temple. Can you give us any, like, information about how to get there? Or, like, is it safe to get there? Like, help? Help?
To enter the innermost sanctum of the tree, you must enter the base of the tree and go up towards the top canopy layer. I'm so sorry. I feel almost as if my vitality is draining from my body as we speak.
Okay. I'm so sorry then to keep you. We'll just have to wing it, guys. And he just goes into the tree.
Narina is going to follow, just kind of like patting the old man on the shoulder as she like walks by.
Ines is gonna walk in with her flashlight hand again.
I'll follow behind them and get my spear ready for light again, or my down divinity, so I can glow again.
We're gonna use charge, and kind of just put a hand on Rome's shoulder at the same time, so that we can both get back 1d10 plus con HP.
Okay, okay, and you guys roll that separately, or are you rolling that for both of you?
Ooh, Deontay, you closed us out.
That's literally what you said. I am so sorry. No worries. So sorry.
Confused.
I was confused too. I was like, wait, what's going on here? I looked at the screen and I'm like, everyone's gone.
Are you both rolling for that, or?
Yeah, so you and I both get it. I got 5 plus 3, so I got 8 back.
I have 5.
Well, plus your con. It doesn't go over your max.
Oh. Okay, then 8.
Okay, so as Elijah places this hand on your shoulder, Rome, you feel energy flow back into you, regaining 8 hit points of health.
I look at him and just nod. Thank you.
I'm gonna look at him and go, I have the gold, and then walk off.
Like, is that why I felt lighter as I pat where I used to have it?
I'm gonna shrug as I'm walking.
Yes, he does.
Do I hear this?
Yeah.
Ines turns around and says, "Do you realize we have all the money in the world, right?"
But if we could just maybe move along. Shiny does recognize that she walks faster than most people.
Well,
At a walking speed of 45.
Oh, nice. I think
Thank you.
Your walking speed is faster than me.
Very quick.
Faster than my lightning, though.
This is the point.
Ciao.
Well, this is going to kind of skip along and try to catch up to Shiny and look to Inez and goes, until Mommy and Daddy cut you off, and then keeps walking.
If Mommy and Daddy had access.
As you guys walk into this giant tree base, what was once adorned with varieties of different plants and flowers that gave it so much color and vibrance and life has been replaced with these dark tangling vines and thorns. The shrubs that would be there, nothing but twigs and branches at this point. And you can see giant jagged spikes of twisted and altered plant life jutting out from the tree in different locations, all heading up towards the top of the tree.
Elijah looks to Inez and goes, "Hey, this is all dead. It's not life, and you're fire. So please be careful."
Got it.
Yes.
Can I roll a perception check just to see if there's like anything to be very careful of that's like almost at a breaking point or something?
You most certainly can. It's like they're learning.
We are traumatized by staircases.
I'll live.
Barely.
If
Fucking
everyone's
stay put. Jesus.
Screaming. What did you get, Inez?
6.
It's not the end of the world.
So
From-
Shiny reaches the base.
It's not good
of the stairs.
either.
She looks around very carefully. And she says, Inez, I'm serious with Elijah. Fire out, please. This is my home and my religious sanctum. I cannot afford to have you burn everything to the ground.
I completely understand. And she extinguishes the fire she has in her hand.
Thank you. And
just mumbles, "What the fuck was I speaking there?"
and Shiny like examines the staircase. Perception check of that's 18.
Okay. So I can do both of them at the same time. Inez, you look at it and it all seems pretty in place to you. You just think it's a regular staircase. You can't tell if there's any structural integrity that's like not sound or not, because it's from a natural tree and it's not the same composition as volcanic rock like you're used to, so you just assume that it's a regular tree. For Shiny, you notice that some of the steps leading up towards it seem a little bit more overgrown. Some of them sprouting out different like sets of spikes and thorns and stuff from this once natural, pristine like vine staircase. Some of them are a little more overgrown and hostile-ish looking. The doorways that are lined around the base of the tree leading into different little areas where people will kind of congregate and pray, or they take their separate time to send their prayers up to Lydrian. They are covered in these vine curtains, almost as if like those beads that hang from the door, but in a sense of whatever was inside of these rooms is being sealed inside.
Okay. Am I able to discern a safe path up?
Yes.
Okay. So Shiny goes, okay, unless you're fast as fuck, step where I step. We are not trying to break each other or the tree. Okay?
Narina is gonna put a hand on Rome's shoulder. Did you catch that?
I'll catch myself. Don't worry about me.
No.
Shiny just goes, oh, you didn't last time, but it's okay. And she starts like carefully making her way up the stairs with cautious steps.
If you fall, I am not catching you, and Narina's gonna go right after, following in Shiny's exact tiny footsteps.
Inez follows Narina with tippy toes.
All close behind.
Elijah's taking up the rear.
As you're going up 15 feet, 30 feet, 45 feet, up this very carefully planned, executed pathway up this staircase towards the top of the tree. I need all of you to roll a Constitution saving throw, please.
God.
Ooh, a solid 8.
Ooh, a 16.
Dirty
Nar-
20.
Narina got a 10.
8,
21. Not natural.
Okay. For
Oh shit, no, 17. My bad.
Elijah, Shiny, and Inez, you hear the groaning first and immediately step away from the nearest doorway that you guys are passing up, kind of readying yourselves. For Narina and Rome, for some reason, maybe being distracted by taking careful steps, you're not really focused on what's going on, so you don't see the hands that are coming through these vines in this doorway reaching out towards you. And they do push. I would suggest that you roll to potentially save yourself, in the
Are
sense
we
of
able to notice that they've been pushed?
yes.
No, they're behind me, so like I have that.
Well, Elijah's in the rear. Okay, so the way it was going, it was you, and then it was Narina, then it was Inez, then Rome, then Elijah. So you guys would know. You would see them getting ready to basically be pushed off.
Can I use my cat-like reflexes to grab Narina's wrist?
Roll for athletics. Athletics.
Wait, so I'm being pushed back?
No,
No? Okay.
it's Narina and Rome. So one in front of you.
20?
Okay. So whoever you're reaching for, you got them.
Can I use my
Oh,
chain to
Narina,
try to
she's right
catch Rome?
Yeah, go for it. That's going to be a dexterity of some sort to make sure that it actually lands. So I'll have you roll a what do I want you to roll? Would that be in athletics or in acrobatics? No, that'd be in acrobat.
Athletics is strength, acrobatics is dexterity.
Acrobatics. I need you to do that dexterous. Dexteritus.
Roll.
That's not a word.
15.
You will successfully catch Rome. As you guys grab these two from falling initially to their doom,
Pretend death.
pretend death, you see these hands that looked as if they almost formed out of the vines. And then it gets a little scarier. As these vines start to pull apart and these hands retract back into the doorway that they came out of, you start to hear the moaning. And this moaning is somewhat familiar to Shiny specifically, because they're starting to sound like the townsfolk.
Okay, so we need to pay extra close attention, but we need to move fast. How fast can you go? Not you, Elijah. I know it's fast.
Sort of quick, I guess. One misstep here and we can fall to our deaths.
This is true. Can you be careful and fast?
Yeah, let's try. Let's go.
Okay. And Shiny is going to pick up her speed to her running speed, and keep making her bounces. We gotta keep going.
Narina follows closely behind, moving quickly and carefully.
Inez takes a dash and follows right behind the footsteps of Shiny.
I'll follow close behind fast, but as careful as I can be.
Elijah's doing the same in the rear. I'm also going to ready in action.
Gotcha. As you guys are picking up the pace going up this spiraled staircase going towards the top of the canopy, more of these doorways are starting to split open as you're seeing more of the townsfolk coming out of these doorways, almost in this zombified state. Though some of them look kind of put together still, they all have this very blank, lifeless stare, almost as if being like mind controlled in some sense. There's no real response spare from them, kind of like reaching out to grab you. I'm like, I know how to use words. I swear I know how to use words. You guys are dodging and dipping in between these random hands, kind of going through. And you're getting closer and closer to the top, and the closer you're getting to the top towards your destination, the more some of these townsfolk are concentrated, almost as if stationed there specifically to stop you guys from doing anything. You're maybe about 20 steps up from getting into the entrance of the inner sanctum, and there are about 5 or 6 of the townsfolk kind of blocking that entrance, stuck in this zombified
Irina is going to cast sleep. She's gonna like duck around Shiny and cast sleep on the group.
Good use of spells.
That was a really good use. As you cast this sleep spell, the bodies kind of crumple to the floor. Water check. Jasper said drink or else.
If you play with fire, you might get burned.
Ooh.
Where God light this tree on fire, I will burn your family down.
Not the tree. I was saying because somebody said drink water or else. I was like, play with fire, you might get burned.
Wild.
Not a good choice of words there.
These bodies just lay there unconscious, and then the vines in the doorway nearest to them, right before you would get towards the actual entrance of the sanctum, shoot out and wrap up the bodies and drag them slowly back into the room.
I'm already in an action, so I'm going to use it to break the vines with my chain weapon.
Roll to hit.
That's spooky. I don't like that.
No, I can't.
Enos is gonna help and try to cut the vines with her sword.
I need you to also roll to hit.
I'm rolling once to hit all of them.
Mm-hmm.
8.
Inez, you do not hit.
22.
Wait.
I hit you.
We'll save it because you did it right after he rolled. I was about to screw you over, but we'll wait. We'll wait for that. You're going to get disadvantage on your next roll. 22, so you were able to successfully have your chain go through all of the vines. It cuts through with so much ease. The ends where the chain actually goes through have some electrical charge that's just naturally radiating off of your body, and it kind of singes those ends. You see those vines go from a very dark green to a pitch black, and then start to slowly deteriorate.
I'm going to, with the bonus action, use my electrified mark and mark this entity.
The entity has been marked.
I can now determine where it is. Where is it?
It is coming from inside the inner sanctum, but also
I
underneath
relayed this
you.
information.
But also on the right of you and the left of you, almost as if this entity has taken over the entirety of the inner sanctum of this tree.
Perfect. I'll relay the information. Hey, we either need to get out or make this very quick because we are in the belly of the beast.
Well, since it's abducting all of my friends and family, I vote for make it very quick because I can't abandon them. And Shiny heads to the entrance.
Marina's gonna follow closely behind.
I'm gonna cast Dark Vision, which makes me see up to 60 feet.
I'll go ahead and pull my sword out and follow up behind them. Shield ready.
You guys all going inside. Oh, there we go. All right. As you all enter into the inner sanctum of this temple, it's almost as if it's been encased in this spider webbing pattern of vines throughout the entirety of the hall. It's resembling similar to the black tendrils that you guys saw in the Colosseum itself. It's going in all types of different directions throughout the entirety of the room. And as you're taking a step closer into the tomb, or not the tomb, Jesus Christ, don't say tomb, that's bad, into the inner temple, the entrance that you came through is completely and totally shut off by the same black tendrils, completely sealing you inside. That's why I said tomb. Unintentionally. You start to hear the moaning of these townsfolk, and as you look up, they're tied up in various places amongst these vines.
Okay, whatever we have to fight, if you have to fight the people from my home, aim to stun if you can.
I don't think that's a
I
good
will try
idea.
my best.
Elijah's gonna look to Shiny and kind of drop down to a knee. Hey, listen, you're not gonna like what I have to say next.
Damn it.
I don't think they're alive.
But the tree doesn't look alive either.
No, you're right. He's gonna whisper, just so they can hear. We probably need to destroy the tree. I know this may be coming as a culture shock to you, but think for just a moment. Our magic fixes things. The tree's corrupted. I can feel the entity within every inch of this place. But if we destroy the tree, we may save your people, and we may save the tree.
What about...
Can't you talk to the animal or to the plants? Or to the tree? See if we can get a sit rep on it.
Never give me certain kinds of information. I don't understand though. We were able to save the other temple.
Elijah,
Okay.
with
Go ahead.
all due respect, I completely understand your train of thought. But what if destroying this tree just sets it free?
This tree is the temple, which means it's more than likely the deity. Don't we need to set it free?
I see.
Stargana, thank you so much for following. These alerts coming through my ears scare the shit out of me every single time. I'm sorry. I'm just so jumpy.
The choice is yours. This is your place.
We should be here.
Yeah, your deity should be here.
Are there any signs that Lydrin is here somewhere?
Wait, I've electrified marked it. Is it the deity? I can determine the manner of creature and where it is.
No.
Okay.
But the mark that you have is above you guys, deep within the tangling of all the vines above you, holding all of the townsfolk. You can sense that mark in the heart of that.
Legends gonna look at Shiny and goes, I don't know where your deity is. This doesn't feel like the voices in my head. So, I could be wrong. But up above us, it's gotta be the heart of this thing. That much I can determine. And it's using everyone else as a human shield.
I mean, the quickest way to kill someone, go for the heart.
Gotta get to it first.
This
What's
is
the plan then?
as if I let you guys have that chance.
Gonna be honest, I have no idea what you just said.
I was kind of clearing my throat.
Cool.
I was kind of clearing my throat at the same time. It was just not good. As if I let you guys have that chance. Screaming.
No, I would love that it would be creepy if it was clear enough to understand the words.
You will be not so close.
Anyway, you hear this deep, guttural, low growl. Just absolutely terrifying to the point where you all feel it vibrating through you. And then you see those same glowing golden eyes that you saw before, staring down at you from the ceiling.
But Cleo's
Kind of
that's what ran
rotating.
out of the house.
And it drops down from the ceiling as it opens its eyes. I need you guys all to roll for initiative.
Hey, yo, let's go, baby.
I'm going to take last and ready in action.
Okay.
I got a 17.
16.
I got a 32.
Hold on. No.
I got a 23. 23, my bad.
Okay.
I
there's
was
the
so
dyslexia.
confused. I was like,
God damn it.
I got a solid 2. The 20s are coming.
hate this guy. Okay. Narina, you said you had the 17, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then Shiny had the 16. And okay. Alrighty. So let me pull my screens back up. Oops, that is not where I wanted that to go. Boom, there we go. Sorry, I'm live editing this thing. Okay, so so this creature is going to take its first look at who would be the closest in this situation. Narina would be the closest in this situation. And it's going to use a multi-attack with its 2 tentacles and lash both of those out at you. So let's roll to hit. Does a 16 hit?
Oh, never mind.
Yes.
Okay. And then does a 7 hit?
Yes, it does.
Jesus Christ. How weak are you? No, I'm just kidding. Okay.
No, sorry. What was the second one?
7.
I thought I heard 17. No,
Oh,
so
okay,
7
just
does
the
not
one.
hit.
Gotcha, okay. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Was
We're
also
real bad at numbers today. It's just crazy since this is a math game.
So it lashes out with its first tentacle, hitting you for 1d bludgeoning damage. Oh no, plus 3, so 4d bludgeoning damage.
okay.
As it lashes out for the second attack to hit you, it misses its attack entirely.
Okay. As a reaction, I'm going to use Absorb Elements. Capture something of the incoming energy and storing it for my next melee attack. And then I have resistance to the triggering damage type until the start of my next turn.
Gotcha.
And the target will take an extra d6 of its own damage on my next attack.
Cool. Okay. That brings us to Inez.
I am going to sneak attack and run up to it, stick a dagger, sword, in its chest. Is the creature within 5 feet of me?
It is not within 5 feet of you now.
Okay, then I have to roll.
Okay.
How far away is the creature from us?
You're about 15 feet away.
Fucking god. Okay. Wait, am I combining this with anything?
Not when you roll to hit. That's just when
Okay.
you actually do the damage.
I got an 18.
What'd you say?
I got 18.
18, that's a hit.
Oh yeah, and we are rolling with disadvantage.
Oh, dang, you're right. Sorry about that.
No.
Go ahead and roll that again for me.
Jasper gave us disadvantage.
Again, an 18.
Must be nice. Well, you hit. So now roll for damage.
Me or you?
You.
Okay. Like, which one? It's a 6.
Okay.
Might like me today. This is new.
Want to explain what you do to said beast?
I run up towards it, kind of duck underneath them, like between their legs, and straight up stab them in the like rib cage. And then I duck and hide.
Gotcha. In response to this,
You do nothing and move on. Yes, no, it's good.
no, sorry, I totally froze up there. I was like, what was I talking about? No, in response to this, the two tentacles start to glow this light. And then we're going to wait until Narina comes back so that we can have Narina go.
Hey.
You're fine.
Okay. What do I do?
It's your turn.
My turn. Okay, so this thing's like right on top of me, right?
Yes.
Okay. So Narina is going to actually do a melee attack. Dance. And she is going to just take out her dagger, and she's going to try to stab it right between the eyes.
Remember, everybody has that one turn of disadvantage, so...
Alright. Okay, well, my first roll was a 7.
Uh-huh.
And my second roll was a 9.
Neither one of those hit.
Great. I love this. Okay, well, I can't do anything else with that, so.
Yes.
I have a quick question.
I have a quick answer.
You said it's 1 turn of disadvantage. Is it 1 turn or is it 1 roll? Because I have multi-attack.
1 roll. I was gonna say, yeah, yours works a lot. Look at you finding loopholes. Look at you finding loopholes and whatnot.
We got to.
That's just the rules.
Understandable. Okay.
Loophole.
Were you doing anything else on your turn?
Oh, elemental thingy. Oh, it doesn't matter. You missed.
Yeah, I was gonna say she missed, so it's not doing anything. Anything else on your turn, Inez? I mean, Narina?
Oh, no, I can't do anything else with that.
Gotcha. Okay. Dang. As you miss this attack on the beast, Shiny, you see 3 of the townsfolk, an elderly couple, and one of the little kids that you used to play ball with during your free time, drop down from the ceiling, still connected to the vines, acting as a shield for this beast.
Are they between me and the beast?
Yes.
How much space is there between me and getting if I were to try and get past them?
10 feet. So between you and them, 5 feet between them, and then the actual beast, it's another 5 feet.
Right. Okay. So I'm gonna use my movement to get past the townspeople so that I can have a list of things to do. First, strike with my quarterstaff, and then use my catch claws attack. Hopefully, if my quarterstaff attack is effective and hits, then I will also be able to use my stunning strike ability, which will stun the monster. In what order do you want me to roll things? Because the first one is the one getting disadvantaged.
I
would assume the.
Are you? Yes. I'm like. That thing.
Stealth?
Yes.
Okay. You know what? My lower roll was 16 plus 6, which is 24. Can I get past another 24 here?
You were able to nimbly kind of sidestep around them and perfectly dodge this wall made out of your fellow townsfolks.
Pretty tiny. So we're going to attack first with the quarterstaff.
Okay.
The 21 is a 21.
That hits.
That's my, which is a 1d6 plus 3. Which is 5 damage. Now, since that one hit, the feature that goes with that is the stunning strike. And hit with a melee weapon attack. I spend a point to make the target stunned until the end of my next turn if it fails the Constitution saving throw of 12.
Say that one more time.
It needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Righteous. Righteous. Okay. Let me go ahead. That's a 20.
doesn't. Well, so it does save, so it's not stunned, which is the only effect from that.
Yes.
Then I followed up with my cast claw attack, and I got a natural 20.
Okay.
So that does hit. Can someone remind me how we do damage for critical successes?
It's max damage, right?
Depends. It's up to the DM. You can go with the max damage. You can go roll ×2. Those are the two common ways I see it.
I usually do, or I say usually do, this is my first time DMing. I'm gonna go with the max damage.
Okay, so it is 9 slashing.
9 slashing.
Plus the 5 bludgeoning from the quarterstaff.
Gotcha.
And that. Thing. And I can spend a key point to, no, never mind, I don't want to do that. So that leaves an attack of opportunity. Okay. That's it.
Righteous. That brings us over to Rome. The creature is roaring in pain and snarling at you, specifically Shiny. Shiny, for a brief moment, those yellow eyes that you see on this creature start to morph into the face of Lydrian, your deity, and then shifts back into this beast. Rome, it is your turn.
I'm gonna put my sword away and grab my spear, and then, imbued with wind, I'm gonna throw it at the beast.
I'm trying to think, do I need you to roll to hit, or do I need to roll to see if you actually... Well, yeah, no, roll to hit. I was like, roll to see if your aim is good enough or not.
I got a 23.
A 23, well, that hits.
Wait,
hold on.
I hate to be that guy.
No, wait, yeah, no, I just thought about that. I'm like, no, you're not adding anything to that. It's just
No. We still have disadvantage, right?
Oh, you're right. Dang, sorry. So now you gotta roll again.
Roll again?
Yes. And we'll see.
Oh my gosh. I got 11.
11, damn. Unfortunately, that does not hit, sir.
Alright.
Someone get this.
Well, I was second attack. I'm gonna unsheath my sword and then go in for slashing attack. How far am I away from this?
You're about 15 feet away from this thing.
Okay. I need to be within 5 feet, so I'm gonna run about 10 feet and then try slashing it. And I rolled for hit, I got a 23 again.
I got a 23. I mean,
And
technically,
damage.
that would hit, yeah. Ouch.
I got a 5 for damage.
Okay. Alright. So you toss this spear at the beast with this wind energy that naturally comes from you, and it totally whiffs, just zooms right over it, embedding itself into the tree wall behind you. In that same moment as you're throwing this, you unsheath your sword and run towards the beast, jamming the sword into its hind leg, causing it to roar out in pain. We're going to go over to Elijah.
Hello.
Hello, it is me, Elijah. Hi, Elijah. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. He said, not for long.
Thank you. I'm coming.
It's, make sure everybody's good. Maybe checking in on the party. Okay. With my readied action, I'm going to conjure 3 orbs of lightning. It's 5 HP per D10 added. I have 72 health, so that's 14 D10 each. And they have a 60-foot range, and I have 2 HP. And I'm gonna launch all 3 of them at the creature.
Okay.
I just for my own edification, is it 14d10 each orb?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. Wow.
Crazy.
There is a lightning save that they can try to avoid it.
Do I need to roll it per orb or just all of them?
Per orb.
Okay.
Per orb. Yeah, because they launch and return individually.
Gotcha.
And don't forget the disadvantage roll.
Disadvantage does not apply to spellcasting.
Not spell.
Because I don't have to roll to hit, they have to roll to avoid.
To avoid, yep.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Saves.
Okay. So
I
this
turned in my homework.
Right. So this beast does have an ability where if I'm subjected to an effect that allows me to make a saving throw to take only half damage, I'll take no damage if I succeed and only half damage if I fail. So
Okay.
I'm only taking half
because I'm level
regardless.
7, I have an ability that negates that. Resistances that and cover that would reduce damage do not work against lightning attacks made by Elijah.
Damn, you really said you've activated my trap card, Yuki.
He said, "Fuck your evasion skill."
So I still just have to roll and see if I avoid.
Only because the electrified monk. So
Yes.
essentially, it's just gonna hone in regardless. So you still have to roll the saves, and then it's either full damage or it misses. Then I have to try again.
Let's get it. 19.
That saves the first one.
Okay. 13.
It does not save the second one.
Okay. Nat 20.
That saves the third one.
Righteous.
So one is gonna hit and explode, and the other 2 will return.
Damn.
And then it's going to hold on. I misread something.
He's like, it's actually 44 d10 per. Like,
no, because I have chain attacks. Twice per turn on a successful hit, you can hit the creature again if it's if the hit's successful.
Okay.
So the 14 d10 will hit twice.
Gotcha.
So there you go. It's not 30, but it's 28.
28.
You really said, "I'm gonna let Mystery make this OP homebrew character, and then I'm gonna expect him to not kill my shit."
I mean, it's fine. It's fine. This is totally fun. Listen, I'm just very honored that I can have him playing. So I mean,
No,
it's a
you're
win
Very
for me.
honored to be
I
allowed
love
to
this.
play and fuck shit up.
Just
That's
fuck
why I
shit
was
up.
like, I'm going last. I'm just gonna default to going last and
Love
trying
that.
to stay out of combat.
Okay.
You guys go in the house.
So you said that was a total of 28 damage?
No,
Oh,
that's a total of 28 and
28 d10. Oh, okay. Okay.
would you prefer I take the average, or do you want me to roll it out?
Roll it out. I want you to work for this.
Do the math.
Hello, Google.
I got my calculator, so I can just write the numbers down.
Right. I'm like, you just tell me what it is at the end. I want to see this. While we're taking the time for him to do his rolls, ladies and gentlemen, make sure that you're hydrating out there in the audience. Show us some love in the chat. Throw some big E's in the chat for Elijah. Yes, Inez, how can I help you?
You really said, "I'm a bad bitch. You can't kill me."
Right. And I'm like, oop, just kidding. Just kidding, you can.
To get a bite.
Okay, I see those E's in the chat. Come on.
The crowd just starts chanting E, 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 E.
That's funny.
Watching the absolute focus as he rolls this out.
It's cracking me up. I love this.
A lot of guys.
I love
I really
it.
wanted
really
to
do.
use my absorb elements thing again, but I really should have just gone with a spell so that I didn't have to roll with disadvantage. But you know, it's neither here nor there.
That's neither here nor there. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You guys are doing great. I'm very proud of you.
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks.
You're doing a great job too, sport.
I'm trying my best. I appreciate it.
Oh, Angel.
Aw, Angel, thank you so much. Ouch. Aw, how nice. Thank you so much for that sub. Let me just get that roll ready for you while we're waiting for this damage.
Oh yeah, and your headphones are dying.
Oh, y'all heard that?
Yeah, the chat can hear that.
That's crazy.
Or the stream can hear it whenever your headphones are dying.
Dang. Just put
Take
me
that
on
cable
blast.
and plug it directly into the computer.
Oh yeah. I forgot I left the cable here for that, just in case.
Really?
Okay. It's 134 damage.
Damn.
Was
Really
slightly
fuck
less
your cat.
than the average, so
If that survived that, you would have been kept with us.
I killed all 9 lives.
let me know. Is it a lot?
Oh no, that thing's dead.
You killed all those 9 lives.
I was just looking at Elijah and then look back at the corpse. I'm like, what is this?
That thing is dead as hell. Go ahead and
Charging
describe.
battery.
Go ahead and describe what you did to the thing.
Elijah, while he's still a wise ass and making jokes here and there, there's like a light switch that's kind of flickered after he knew that it was like Cleo that got attacked. While everyone was kind of making their attacks, he was just kind of gathering energy and charging like electric particles are flowing around him. And then after Rome created an opening, he just launched the lightning, which ball of lightning, and it just disintegrated the creature.
As this lightning engulfs this creature and turns it into this pile of char, it takes one final look at Shiny, the imagery of Lygian popping up again before it completely just evaporates from existence.
For the bonus action, I'm going to recall the other 2 orbs and have them floating around me.
Righteous. The vines start to lower down again. This time around, it's controlling Shiny's mother and father. They kind of look at you and just... Shiny... The rest of the bodies start dropping down one by one until you guys are being surrounded by this mob of townsfolk and these vines attached to them. Vines going up higher into the tree into total darkness. Yes, Elijah?
We still in combat?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It now goes back to Inez.
Okay, I am just gonna do a calcifier, which conjures a flame that you can manipulate within 5 feet. If the flame touches a living organism, it does 1d4 fire damage. If the flame touches a non-living, there's a chance that it will ignite.
Gotcha.
This fire
Gotcha.
acts as a light source up to 30 feet around it.
Before we do that, who was that role going to for the sub, for the gifted sub, guys? I forgot to ask that.
Angel hadn't put that in the
No worries. Angel, you get to choose who our role for trauma goes to. Oh my goodness. Shiny.
Oh.
Go on eat. Okay, let me pull that back up. I'm like, I literally just looked at it and I'm like, that's funny. So, Shiny, in the midst of this, seeing your parents being brought down on these vines like puppets and seeing the last little bits of Lydrian inside of that beast that just was eviscerated, you have a moment of insight, and your next attack deals an additional 1d6 points of damage. Inez, this flame that you conjure up, it bursts to life inside of your hand and has this face and kind of looks up at you and says, "Whatever you wish, princess, I shall be your eternal flame that shall do your bidding."
Thank you. Now do your job and make this beat go away.
As you say that, it reaches out to touch. Where are you sending it, actually?
Wait, the cat weird thingy is still alive? No?
No,
that
it's
thing
gone.
is
Completely gone.
To the enemy. Period.
Enemy is still all around us.
Yeah.
It's literally like
It's
my
in the
entire village, family, the tree. The heart of the tree is up.
Okay. Well then, to the heart of the tree.
As you send the flame up towards the center of the tree amongst the vines and everything, it gets closer to the top and it starts to burn away some of the layers of the vines up there. I need you to roll a percentage die. So you're going to roll the die that has the 1 through 10 and then the 10 through 100.
So, a D100 and a D10?
Well, no, I mean, I guess if you're doing it online, just do the D100.
Okay. Just one,
Yeah, just the one.
right?
Mm-hmm.
I got 52.
52. So, over half of the vines that were blocking the remaining top part of this tree start to catch on fire. As they're starting to burn and wither away, new vines are starting to take their place in the form of these black tendrils. For a brief second, you guys can see a glowing light from where... Oh my gosh, my mouse is all over the screen. Start seeing a glowing light from what Elijah would have marked with his ability earlier on. Up in the center, the heart of this creature. And in the... Hold on, that's why I had the mouse on screen. Sorry, just kidding. Don't pay attention to me. I'm just here minding my biz. Boom, 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 boom. And in the heart of this, you see this giant vine-like creature. And in the midst of these dark tendrils that are forming this creature, you see the body of your deity, Shiny, of Lydrian, tangled inside of it. We're going to jump over to Narina.
Wait, real quick, is Shiny the only one that sees this?
No. Shiny would be the only one that recognized that as her deity, but you guys can all see this giant vine monster because of the light emitting from the flames that Inez sent up with her calcifer ability. Enlighten this. But you would see the mark, the electrified mark that you initially put on those vines earlier on that beast up there.
Okay, so Narina is going to cast Wall of Water. She's going to cast it in a circle around the party and Shiny's parents. So basically she's going to, because they were right next to us, right? Her parents.
Yeah.
So she's going to create a circle around the party and push all of the irregular townsfolk out of the way. So in the center it is just the party and Shiny's parents. That is a 20 feet high, 20 feet in diameter, and 1 foot thick wall of water, and it is a concentration spell.
Gotcha. As you conjure up this spell, almost as if the moisture itself is coming from the remaining bits of life that's left within the canopy of this tree and the vines that this creature has brought in. This water starts forming, combined with also the water that you have inside of your giant shell, and it starts to form this ring that starts off really small and circular at first, almost as if just an outline, followed by the water rushing up into this wall surrounding you guys. Oh. It scared me.
I disconnected.
No, you're fine.
Sorry.
No, you're good. It cuts off the townsfolk, splashing some of them with water, not doing any real damage with them, but creating this impenetrable-ish barrier for them to not be able to walk through as they're kind of like banging on the wall itself, trying to like get closer to you guys, but unable to pass through that barrier.
And as she's doing this, she's just going to yell, "You guys take care of this thing. I'm going to keep everyone else away." And she's just going to focus on her spell.
That brings us over to Shiny.
How high up is the heart? Or like where the Lydrian is?
About 40 feet up. $30, not $40. I'm sorry. I was reading something. I was typing at the same time. 30 feet up. Yeah, my bad.
So I'm going to, would I be able to like climb the vines that are still hanging down?
You would need to...
We have a climbing speed.
Yeah. Oh yeah, if you have a climbing speed, then go for it.
Yeah. I have a climbing speed of 45 feet, which means I can climb up to 45 feet as my movement on my turn. So I am going to climb the vines until I can get within range of Lydrian. And then I am going to make 2 attacks with my cast claws. Yeah.
Okay.
Does a 17 hit?
It does not.
What?
It does not. I know.
Ah!
Crazy.
Oh, I don't like. Does a nat 20 hit though?
That does. That definitely does.
Naughty.
And do remember, you also get that additional 1d6 of damage from that roll that you got from earlier.
9, 15 damage slashing.
Okay.
Since we do max damage on that one. And then would I be able to observe Lydrian for any, well, since oh, I didn't use Flurry of Blows, so I can't do that. Never mind. Okay. hold on. I think that's all I'm just going to do right.
Okay.
Use my movement to do that.
Gotcha. That takes us over back to the vines. The vine creature starts to move some of the vines around, and the townsfolk are starting to get a little more aggressive, beating on this water wall that Narina's made, kind of surrounding you guys all and hitting them all in every direction. Shiny's parents, as they're inside, are going to make an attempt at trying to attack Narina in this situation with just a regular swing, trying to break your concentration.
Break my concentration.
Does a 10 hit you?
It does not.
Okay. In the process, oh well, she has two parents. Hold on, she has a mom and a dad.
I do have both parents, but like the dad was pretty.
Which is funny because the dad would have attacked second. And does a 6 break your concentration?
No, it does not.
He's injured, so he's not doing much damage to you. So they try to make this attempt as this vine creature is controlling them to like attack you, and mom's not much of a fighter, so she swings and misses. Dad kind of hobbles even though he's being controlled by this vine creature and makes the attempt to swing and falls flat on his face. We're gonna go over to Rome.
Look toward Narina and ask her if she still has that rope from the climbing at the other kingdom.
Ernest's just gonna look at him and be like, I don't know, concentrating.
Would we all be able to hear each other?
Yeah.
You have rope in your pack, Rome.
Do I? I'm probably carrying it.
all of the Dungeoneering and Adventurers packs all come with 50 feet.
Okay.
He said, "Oh damn, I got some rope."
All right, I'm carrying rope then. I'm gonna
certainly.
go grab my spear then. How far was my spear? You said it hit into the wall of wood, no?
Mm-hmm.
How far is that from me?
Maybe about 30 feet away from where you're currently at.
If
I got exactly.
You propelled it.
block.
You propelled it with wind, so you know there's that.
But he's on the inside of the wall of water.
That is true.
Okay, so it's not in reaching distance because of the wall.
Not unless you want to go through a wall of water, dude.
All right. Can I throw my sword?
Do whatever
That's
the
not a
heck
good
you want.
idea. Never mind. I will keep my sword. Can I use perception to see, like, is there any way to bring this thing down from the ceiling?
You can roll a perception to see if there's anything in the room that would help get it down. Yeah.
I rolled a 6.
You see nothing. It's all right, ladies and gentlemen. He's gonna get a nat 20 next time. Don't worry. He's setting up for a 20.
Yeah, I'll get there one day.
One day. Is that all for your turn, good sir?
I think that's gonna be all for my turn. I can't get my spear, so I can't really do much.
Okay, we're gonna turn this over to Elijah.
Lightning ball.
Lightning ball. Okay.
Please.
Before I do that though, so with the electrified mark, Elijah was able to understand that the entity is everywhere, but the thing it's within is stationary, right?
Yes.
Now, not the thing that it's coming before.
Yes. So
Okay.
that thing that you guys fought before was just its bodyguard, basically. This has been the creature the entire time. It's this giant vine creature that's spread its vines throughout the entirety of the tree.
Is the mark still visible?
Yes.
Okay. Elijah's going to send one of the electric balls directly at it.
Okay.
And it has no saving throw because it's a stationary thing.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
Someone simple.
I just Yeah. So that's what, 28 Jen?
Instant death.
Another 28. Are you gonna re-roll again? Or you just take the average. It's okay.
Instant death.
You can take the average. It's fine. I'll be nice.
It's 140. That's the average.
Instant death.
I was 6 off from it last time. I'm like, it's 140. He has all my dice out there. I'd roll it, but I don't have my.
No, you're fine. I'm not gonna make you do all that. You're totally fine.
Instant death.
Well, we're in kind of a predicament.
Maybe not.
No.
So what happens?
Do that. I'm sorry. I was just running the numbers through my head. Just as this lightning attack hits, it absorbs some of the energy from what it is, releasing some of the townsfolk from out of its grasp. Bodies kind of just drop lifelessly to the ground. It's not completely dead yet.
Perfect. With my extra attack, I'm gonna send the second one.
Are we doing the average again?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this is where it gets a little spicy. With this second orb, or the first orb blasting this hole through it, the mark clear as day at this point. You can see Lydrian falling out of the grasp of this creature just in time for the second orb to make contact with the electrified mark that you left. The white hot electricity striking the body of this creature causes it to completely trying to think what's the word I'm looking for? Just
instant death.
That, basically. Just completely and totally just sizzle up and start to... Let me see, is this what I need? Boom. Okay, there we go. Sorry. I just have to find the right music for you. The body of Lydrian, which I should have had up on screen, starts to fall down. As it's falling from this creature, the dark tendrils and the twisted, emaciated vines that encapsulated this room are slowly starting to wither and shrivel up and turn into ash floating out of the tree. The life of the tree itself starts to slowly come back as color starts to radiate back into this tree. Jesus Christ, hold on, sorry. I thought I had all my images ready. I wasn't ready. I'm so unprofessional. The... Did I not? I did. I did. There we go. Sorry, don't mind me. Boom. Okay. The moonlight starts to peer through the leaves of this opening inside of the tree. Fireflies start coming out, and as their tiny soft golden glow starts to provide flecks of light inside of this area, inside of this inner sanctum of the temple, flowers start bursting alive in various shades of purples and blues and oranges, yellows, greens, reds, violets. Butterflies start coming out of this new rush of life that's been birthed back into this tree. The townsfolk themselves are starting to slowly regain their consciousness. You hear a loud thud hit the ground as Lydrian falls down, makes his grand appearance. I wish he wasn't so huge. Hold on. Resize.
Calling him up, I bounce my way to the floor.
Irina is going to drop her concentration spell as the wall of water just swoosh down onto the tree.
As this water spreads out amongst the floors of the tree, it splashes onto Lydra and forces him to kind of wake up in a panic. Oh, wow. Oh, that's... that was a really weird dream. Oh my goodness. Oh.
Runs up to him and like grabs his shoulders. Are you okay?
I'm fine. Are you okay? You look like something bad happened here, and kind of looks around.
And he like looks back at her parents and she goes, I don't know. But something tells me talking to you is important.
As he kind of gets a like clearer look at you. Oh, if it isn't Shiny, my trusty chosen one, I knew you could do it. And kind of like scratches behind your ears. Who's a good champion? Who's a good champion? You are. Yes, you are. Oh my goodness, yes, you are. I'm sorry. Kind of like pulls back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm still a person. Why does everyone think I'm a house little?
Size doesn't matter with the bravery and tenacity that you have, along with your friends. As he kind of like looks around and kind of motions to them, I give you all my thanks for rescuing me and saving this kingdom. As he's saying that, the altar that was completely encapsulated in these vines that this creature covered up starts to slowly have the remaining bits of those vines deteriorate, and you see this beautiful golden orb sitting there in the center, gold with like flecks of green and orange inside of it, almost like a warm summer day. You feel the energy kind of calling to you, and your insignia starts glowing extremely bright. Lydrian looks at you and says, if anybody's deserving of this power to help save the rest of us, it's definitely you, Shiny.
I appreciate it. While these may be your people, this is still my home. I'd do anything to take care of you.
We know you would. As you're looking at this light, you're suddenly tackled by your mother and your father, who are just super excited. Oh my god, Shiny! Oh my god, my baby! Oh my god, she's a hero! Yes. So as he's on the bottom of this dog pile, he's like, oh, this is a great moment, but my leg.
Papa, come here. Help him up.
For the other four of you, while they're having this cute little moment, Lydrian turns to the rest of you and says, you know what, my brothers and sisters were right in choosing you guys to come and help protect us, to make right for what's going on here and restore the balance. Thank you, truly. He kind of turns to the rest of the people. My citizens, rest assured, thanks to our brave heroes, our kingdom is saved. Everything's gonna be alright. He starts jumping around, and in every area that he's like stepping, new grass and flowers are starting to bloom in those areas. The inner sanctum of this starts to become filled with this greenery and just beauty and vibrance and life. Boom. You guys have done a great service to Navridge, and we truly thank you. He starts to glow in this yellow glow, and as he's kind of like dissipating, his energy goes over into you, Shiny. As this is happening, he speaks to you specifically in your head. There's power in unity. You guys have started this grand adventure. Finish it through together.
And he finally breaks free of her parent and surveys the room. Because I'm very grateful that we were able to restore Maverick. And so that you could see its beauty and its glory. But if this is any indication of how quickly things are going badly, we don't have time to waste. We need to go to the next location as quickly as we can. Everyone's homes are in danger, not just mine.
Fortunately, and I hate to say this so soon, but I have urgent business back in my home.
Ooh. We may have some issues to resolve on how a couple of us get there. And she gestures at Elijah and herself.
Elijah is looking for Cleo.
Cleo is slowly getting up off of the ground, dusting herself off. I don't know what happened. Oh my goodness.
He extends a hand. He's like, need a hand? It's not a paw this time, I swear.
She kind of smiles at you and takes your hand. Feels the slight electrical charge coming off of you, but then still grabs it and allows you to pull her up.
Ines kind of... Oh, sorry.
He goes, listen, I don't know where these people need to go, but I'm guessing you do. Are you fit to help?
Of course. Yeah, definitely. And she starts kind of pointing at some of them, kind of letting them know, we need to start getting people out of here back down to safety, make sure we have these things prepared for them. And
yeah, while she's talking, Shiny hears her voice and goes, thank God, and runs over and gives her a big fucking hug.
You're hugging literally just her waist. And it's
yes, she's very tall.
I'm like, oh, wow, maybe they were right for picking you.
Ines goes over to Shiny and bows before her and says, I deeply and truly apologize, but I had to use Calcifer to help us. I didn't have any other option.
It saved everything. There's nothing to do. Nothing to apologize for. Did what needed doing. And I think that stands for your character more than the words that you say.
Thank you.
And that, ladies and gentlemen,
Bapsard, get up.
that is going to be the end of tonight's episode of Insurgence, the Elementals. Meanwhile,
Bum.
Oh God.
deep in the kingdom of Oshia, inside of a home lies a woman, bedridden. Her daughter sitting next to her bedside, asleep, holding her mother's hand. And in the corner of the room, a dark shadow. And that is the end of tonight's episode. How you guys feeling? How you doing? Don't look at me with that tone of voice.
I need to tell you, Deontay, thank you so much for figuring out who the fuck Cleo actually is.
Listen.
I was like, no, they're supposed to basically be best friends. They're essentially the same person.
Yes. Listen, it was fun. I enjoyed it. You guys, did you guys have fun? Did you enjoy tonight's episode?
Yeah, I busted the DM. I'm happy.
I'm great time watching Light do all the work again.
I'm just gonna, listen.
If I don't
My
see every one
favorite
of us
part-
flirt with Deontay at some point, I'm
Stop
gonna
it.
be disappointed in all
Yeah.
of us.
Stop it. Y'all better leave
Yeah.
me alone. Leave me alone.
No.
To flirt with Deontay, I'm gonna put it in the top left-hand corner.
Please don't do
So,
that.
like, yeah, I'm doing it.
Please don't do that. I will literally vomit.
My
With
Fire
baby
it
hands.
part,
Whack.
my favorite part literally is just Rome asking Narina for a rope while she's trying to push her.
She's
Hurry,
like,
bro.
she's like, don't fucking talk to me.
Don't fucking talk to me. I am keeping you all safe.
Screaming.
I am busy.
That is funny. Okay, so clockwise.
I'm gonna collect my spirit.
He said, I'm gonna collect my spirit. I'm gonna just get my shit. Clockwise, tell us who you are, who you play, and where they can find you.
Oh, real quick, I'm actually gonna go before you, Deontay.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So same regular.
Clockwise skipping mystery.
Yes.
Yes.
So Rome, that's
First.
you. Yes, you. That's you.
Okay. You can find me at Romo Rise on Instagram or here at 8:30 p.m. For Roll for Trauma.
I'm Cole. I play Shiny Shekel. You can find me on TikTok at Cholioli, spelled just like my Twitch name. Or you can find me here on Wednesdays at Roll for Trauma.
Hi, I'm Violet. I play Narina. You can find me on TikTok at Violently Colored or here on Roll for Trauma.
Hi, I'm Hanny. Play Princess Ines Wright, and you can either find me on TikTok on local.hanny1278 or here on Wednesdays.
I'm Deontay. You can find me on Instagram and TikTok at dapper_making 2.0. You can find me here DMing on Wednesdays at Roll for Trauma and here in the future.
I'm Eddie. I play Elijah. You can find me mystery_online for any other BS that I might be playing. Or here, of course, helping run the entire show at Roll for Trauma. Speaking of, we do have a lot in store for you guys. I know the holiday season's coming up, but we do have another a monthly campaign that'll be starting. If you saw the trailer during the break promo, or if you saw the promo trailer during the intermission, then there's that. I'm tired.
It's okay.
We'll play it again right before we end the stream tonight. But we have much more in store for you. So stick around, drop a follow if you haven't already. Check out the other socials, and we'll keep you in the loop on what's coming next.
So we'll run that promo really quick, say our goodbyes, and then we will set you all free. Roll the promo!
Welcome,
We're gonna roll the
employee
promo
number
after we say goodbye.
to Collective Co. And congratulations on your new position. My name is Janet, and I am the Vice President of Operations of Collective Co. Allow me to tell you a little bit
Yeah.
of background of our great company.
Exactly.
Collective Co. was founded by our divine CEO, Frank Levitt, in 2023. Frank developed the technology for all our divine products in the basement of his mother's home.
Just walk
Nothing
away.
but a laptop and a dream to make the
Yeah,
world a better place. You are probably very familiar with our world-renowned technology that is used
Don't
in
think I
everyone's
won't. I
day-to-day
will.
operations.
I'm just
You have been assigned to our most prestigious facility.
Where can I find the Eldorado stream?
You will be working
YouTube.
base of operations. Whether
I'll send it
you
to you.
be
I think
working
I'll-
in customer service,
I'll send it to you.
research and development, or even groundskeeping.
It's Roll for
we
Trauma
are
on YouTube
pleased to
also,
have you
right?
Yeah.
join
Yeah, but I gotta download
Please
the part
review the
2
following documents.
and
our
upload them both
specific
into a playlist.
position. And welcome again to the Collective Co family,
Well, they can still hear
where
us.
we strive to make the world
1.
That's wild.
Say,
Hell yeah.
Make sure you guys stay tuned for that. That's coming up pretty soon. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube. Follow YouTube. Make sure you join us in the Discord. That way you can stay up to date with all of the things that's going on. Check out the Etsy. We've got some really cool things. With that being said, make good choices. Drink water. Don't forget to smile. Say bye, players.
Bye, players.